Hey guys! Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. It was a week into the bizarre, red pill Kanye West tour that the whole affair seemed to reach its zenith or its nadir, depending on where you're sitting. Kanye completed his transmogrification into a sentient Reddit thread when he appeared on TMZ this week, parroting well-worn talking points about black-on-black crime and calling slavery in America a choice. Van Lathan of TMZ was not having it. Kanye West rapper, music producer, clothing designer, provocateur of debatable guile emerged from a period of relative quietude only to spend the last 2 weeks thrusting himself into our exhausting culture wars. He shouted out the alt-right adjacent commentator Candace Owens. He reiterated his affection for President Trump, who returned the love. He snapped a red hat selfie. And for good measure, he wrote a verse that says that black people were still on the Democratic plantation. Kanye said that he was free-thinking, and that he had slipped the bonds of black political conventions. The reactions to Kanye West's noisy rightward lurch perfectly illustrated some important, particular dynamics about black voting behavior, why a country with so many black conservatives continues to have so few black Republicans. When mainstream conservatives rallied around Kanye, they saw the possibility of a broader political shift. Maybe Kanye could make the GOP cool enough to upend black allegiance to the rival party. They were operating under the presumption that the arithmetic for black voting works the way it does for white voters. Conservative-leaning people vote for the GOP, liberal-leaning people vote for Democrats. Conservative publications hyped a lonely Reuters poll that showed that President Trump's approval rating among black men had jumped to a slightly less abysmal number over the week of Kanye's megalite paroxysms. They were making a dent. But black folks seemed to largely respond to ya with eye rolls, or the way Van Lathan did in the TMZ video above. Is this the same dude who went off script after Hurricane Katrina to say that George W. Bush didn't care about black people? Was this some kind of elaborate troll to drum up publicity for a new album? Has Kanye lost his damn mind? Ismail White, a political scientist at George Washington University, said that the response from black people to Kanye was to be expected. President Trump remains less popular with black people than with any other racial group, and no other group leans as heavily Democratic in national elections as black folks. But there's long been debate about why those inclinations have remained so strong. A common explanation has been the notion of linked fate, the belief among black folks that their individual prospects are tied to a collective well-being. But White said that linked fate can't really explain how the powerful norm for black people to cast votes for Democrats has maintained itself over the last half-century. Norms, after all, have to be policed. What White and 3 other researchers found in a recent study is that social pressure from other black people is how this democratic norm gets policed. They found that the expectations around this norm were so powerful that simply having a black questioner ask a black respondent about their voting preferences made that respondent more likely to say they were voting for a Democratic candidate.